Hi, I'm Ali and welcome to Clear Skin and Wellbeing. And so today I thought I would just go through my Dermatica journey. It's been around a year now and I thought I would just give you guys an update. But before I do, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe, please like and also please share. That would be great. Right, so Dermatica. Now, it's around a year and I actually had seen a fellow YouTuber and I think it was Caroline Herons, and she was talking about Dermatica, and because I was buying retinol over the counter, which obviously is not so strong, and I really felt my skin was ready for the next level. So what I did is I looked online at Dermatica, did my homework, and I took photographs of my face for them, which they ask you to do, and also wrote what I wanted out of my skin and what I was looking for. Now, when it first arrived in the post, which does cost around, it's about £22, including postage and packing, which isn't too bad. It's on a subscription and it arrives every month. And I first had the, where is it? It was the it's this one here, the 0.05 in Tretinoin with, what was it here? Gosh, I need glasses. 4% niacinamide. So the Tretinoin, basically, it actually helps the renewal of the skin faster. It actually speeds up the skin turnover. So you may find you will get some irritation. And to be honest, I didn't at first, but now and again I would get flaking, particularly here, and a bit here. It also contains niacinamide, which is great. It's a great antioxidant stressor, so it does help against pollution, sunlight, although obviously you do need a sunblock, which I would say 50 and over. Now, I put mine on in the evening and I don't put anything else. I put it on wash my face. You want to make sure your face is nice and clean. Then you put it, and completely dry. You don't want it damp at all. Then I put on my my Dermatica, and then after that I tend to let it soak in for a good couple of hours, and then before I completely go to bed I will then put just a bit of oil on my skin. Now, since I had my Dermatica, which was, as I say, the 0.05% Tretinoin and 4% niacinamide, I have actually upgraded now, and so I actually filled a form in again of what I wanted, and I thought I'd try and go up another level. So the one I'm using now is 0.1 Tretinoin and 4% niacinamide, and I seem to be fine with it. I had again a tiny bit of peeling here and here, not too much, just a bit of dry skin. I have got to mention also that I did actually have quite a large line here where I sleep, and it's definitely, I don't know if you can see, it's definitely going. I think it's the combination of doing a bit of derma rollering and using my Foreo and also my Tretinoin. Now, one thing I would say when you are using any form of Tretinoin is it does make your skin very sensitive, and I particularly found this. So again, I am now keeping my skincare very simple. So in the morning I wash my face with a very light wash, face wash, and I tend to buy my one from Marks and Spencer's. It's quite creamy. And then I pat my face dry. You don't want to rub with a towel, otherwise you're disturbing, I would always say, the skin cells again, and you're roughing it all up. So just pat the skin dry. Then I put on vitamin C, which is great for the sun, and it's just really good for any pigmentation. And then after that I tend to put on my a factor. Now I put on a factor 50, and the one I'm using at the moment is from the Body Shop. Now again in the evening, again in the daytime I don't put any foundation or anything on my skin. I do leave it nice and clean, and in the evening again a very light wash. I may use the Foreo 2 or 3 times a week. And then after the wash, again, I just pat my face, not rub it. You want to make sure it's nice and dry. And then I apply my Dermatica, my Tretinoin. Now, you only need a pea-size amount. You don't need too much. And I tend to use it on these points here, just along here. You don't want to go too high up near the eyes. So you just want it on this sort of parts here. And I do tend to go here from my face here, from this line, and a bit here. I just do a little bit here and a bit here. I don't touch my neck, and I don't go where there's any fine skin. And then again, as I say, then I put on the oil a couple of hours later. Now, one thing I would say is I have found that my skin is definitely more sensitive. So for instance, I'm keeping a very simple skin routine to try not to disrupt my skin. And I have found, for instance, a couple of days ago, I decided to try something different, and it was an organic skin firm, and I used it was a turmeric face cream, just to sort of one of these ones which just help penetrate in and just sort of help it brighten up. And I've got to say, as soon as I put it on, my skin started to burn. And I put it on here and here, and I don't know if you can see, I got a few red patches, and here it's definitely better than yesterday. Here particularly, and here my skin started to burn, so I quickly wiped it off very gently with a muslin cloth, and then I put lots of cold water on my face and just patted it dry, and it seems to have sort of got back to normal again. And I have found with even using things like sheet masks, if I try to put a sheet mask on, again, sometimes it starts to burn, and then I just take it off straight away. So basically, I'm not using anything like that now. I'm just keeping it very simple. But I've got to say, my skin feels better, and it just feels like it did years ago. I am in my 50s, and it was starting to get quite tired looking, and I was definitely getting lines here and here, and and I still have lines here because I smile, and that doesn't bother me at all. I don't have Botox, I don't have any fillers, nothing like that. I just try to keep it natural and just be myself. But again, I do use Tretinoin as much as I have a natural lifestyle with my Ayurveda and try to eat well. But sometimes there is the 80-20 rule. And this is my 20 part, so 80% of good living and health. But I do find my Tretinoin from Dermatica really does help, and it's definitely helped my skin. So again, slightly long-winded, but I thought I would give you an update. For me, it's been fantastic, and I can't recommend it highly enough. But obviously everybody has their own skin journey, but I have been finding a huge big difference in my skin, and I'm so glad that I'm using Dermatica. So again, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe, please like, and please share, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye.